Visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Screen is visible, sir. So you can go ahead, sir. Thank you.
So hello everyone, and welcome to this session. First of all, thank you to the RB team, especially Rohit, for organizing this session on helping people skill on a Sunday morning. So this session is about improving personal task effectiveness. So we are going to explore a simple but powerful idea to get more done. Okay, most of the time, let's keep this session a bit interactive. So I would like you to keep typing in the chat box. So on an average, how many of you have pending tasks in your hand, and what is the number of tasks you are having in your hand now? That okay, let's say today is Sunday, so you might be planning your week. So for Monday, how many tasks do you think you have in your hand? Keep typing in the chat box. Can you put the number of tasks? Okay, 15. So Abhishek has said that he has got 15 tasks. Manoj has said 10. Dr. Shah has 5 tasks. Then Prashant has 3 tasks. Rima. So all of you have got large number of tasks. Now, if I ask you, uh, uh, out of this task which you have each day, how many of the tasks are getting completed? Let's say Abhishek ji, 15 tasks you have indicated. So out of 15 tasks, you can put down in the chat box what you think is the percentage of tasks you are completing daily. You can put the percentage, 10%, more than 100%, whatever the number you are facing on a day-to-day basis. Don't give the best day or the worst day of your life. Just put on an average basis how many tasks you think. So Prashant Mehta ji is beautifully calculated 67% and Abhishek ji is 60%. Yeah. So yes. So my experience has also been very similar. Means whenever I interact with people and ask this question, I'm lucky to get some answers here. Like Dr. Shah has said 100%, and many people have also indicated 80%. So I'm happy to see that high number. But many people start telling me, sir, कि हम तो to-do list follow ही नहीं करते. Means हमारा task list ही बनता नहीं है. Because हम पहले बनाते थे, but हम सुबह ऑफिस में आते हैं, तो थोड़ी देर के बाद तो इतने सारे अर्जेंट टास्क आ जाते हैं कि जो प्लान किया है वो साइड में रह जाता है. So even if we take a number of 50%, it means that कि every week आप 50% of the tasks कैरी फॉरवर्ड कर रहे हो. मतलब आपको 100 टास्क करने थे, आप 50 ही कर पा रहे हो, तो 50 टास्क आपके हर वीक कैरी फॉरवर्ड होते जा रहे हैं और वो ऐसा हो रहा है कि कभी खत्म ही नहीं हो रहा. राइट. So if we are in this situation, I would like to give a very robust method for being more effective on the task. Okay. So screen is visible. I'm just getting.
No, sir.
No.
Yeah, now visible. Again, it's dropped. You can reshare, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, now visible, sir.
So we'll quickly go through the agenda. So agenda is identify the challenges which you are facing, then the introduction of the framework, then we'll do a live session on how to manage this task better, and then we'll conclude. So I've put the problems on the screen. Like each of us are facing this kind of challenges. And there is a large number of tasks to be completed. Then we keep switching from task. If you just see that, okay, let's say we have started on one task and suddenly there is one email which pops up. Then we start reading that email and जो task चालू किया था वो side में रह जाता. So this keeps happening. Then also we are coming across this situation that so many times as an entrepreneur you are doing firefighting, means you are focusing on only the urgent task, because urgent task comes unplanned to you. It comes to you in the form of a sudden WhatsApp message. It comes to you in the form of a call from the customer, which you cannot say that, okay, I will not pick this call because customer has called you. So urgent gets priority over important. मतलब आपने जो सोचा होता है कि okay, I will do this 10 task, 15 task, 20 task, वो आप चालू करने में रुक जाता है क्योंकि other urgent things keep coming up. Then we also see that there is a lot of procrastination. There are some complex topics for an entrepreneur, which Ghazal madam pointed out, like preparing an NDA or making a draft legal agreement. These are so challenging tasks that our mind keeps postponing it. Arey, difficult hai, chalo kal karte. So these are the challenges which we keep facing all the time. And many times there is no clarity on the task. Okay, let us take a simple task. Okay, I don't know the kind of audience we are having here, but even we take a simple task. Okay, cake banana hai, but if you don't know what should be the decoration on the cake or what name should be written on the cake, then that task cannot be complete. आप cake बना के रख दोगे, but the 100% closure will not happen. Again, you will have to come back to that, make 5 calls, check with the person कि यार cake पे क्या लिखना है. So these are the problems. So do you agree? I mean, from your experience, can you share with me the number put in the chat box, which is the problem you are repeatedly facing? So that I can see in the chat. So number 2, that is task switching and focus. So many people are said task switching and lost focus. Okay, any other point? Number 4, procrastination. So yes, great. So most of the people are facing this problem that उन्होंने task चालू किया, but they're switching to something else and they're losing the focus. So now let's go to the framework which I'm going to teach you in the next 2 minutes. Okay. So now let's look at the framework. So like in the book 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, so we have to, whenever we make our to-do list, we should have absolute clarity on what would be the outcome, or what would this task look when it is closed. Okay, so the closure of the task should be very clearly known. Like Ghazal madam gave an example, NDA. Now in the to-do list you will write NDA, but what exactly would the closure look like? Means the closure would look like that, okay, I have to draft a letter with 20 points covering these aspects. Okay, like agreement between two people, sharing of information. So the clarity of the task should be very clear in your mind and in the description you are putting on your to-do list. So this will become very clear to you when we take some examples. So then there is a concept called full kit. So many times you find that you start a task, but then stop midway because you don't have the complete information. Okay, so this is because you are not planning the full kit. Now full kit is everything required not to start the task, but to complete it. Okay, आपको चाय बनाना चालू करने के लिए you just need water and maybe gas and maybe matchstick and a kettle. But if you want to complete that task, you have to ensure that the sugar is also available, the cup is also available. So this is known as a full kit. The definition of full kit is you should have everything which is required to complete the task. Even if 1 or 2 things are missing, that task will not get completed. And that is why you will shift to something else, keeping this task incomplete. And third and most important thing is the time boxing. Means many times we are starting a task, but we have no clarity of how much time we should spend on this task. Okay, there are 2 things happening because of this. One is a student syndrome. अगर आपने task को define नहीं किया, okay, और आपने just एक target date रखा है कि 3 दिन के बाद करना है इसको, मतलब 3 दिन में खत्म करना है, तो उसमें क्या हो जाता है कि स्टूडेंट सिंड्रोम कम्स इन. मतलब आपको लगता है अरे 2-3 दिन है, चलो दो दिन के बाद देखते इसको. फिर फिर थर्ड डे आता है, and then you realize कि अरे the time is very short. Okay, and the other thing is sometimes you feel that अरे 3 दिन है, तो आप कभी कभी बहुत ज्यादा डिटेल में काम करते हो, आपको लगता है कि अरे बहुत टाइम है, चलो बहुत टाइम. But if you time box it, if you say that okay, NDA preparation, okay, if you time box it, if you say I should prepare this NDA in next 2 hours, then you force yourself to focus on the task. Okay, so let's look at one simple example. Now, typically we write in these kind of words in our to-do list. Ki work on presentation. Now you look at it. Here there is no clarity. Ki what is the outcome of this task? There is no idea on what is the full kit required, and you have not even defined ki what is the time I should spend on this. Whether it is 1 hour, whether it's 4 hours, whether it's 30 minutes. If you start writing like this, draft 3 slides, okay, just 3 slides on customer. So this is like a on customer benefits. Now this becomes like a closure कि मेरे को 3 ही slide बनाने हैं on customer benefits. And what is the full kit for that? Using last week's sales data. So this is the full kit definition for this is the full kit required. If I want to start this working on this presentation, I cannot work on it if I don't have the last week's sales numbers. If I don't have the full kit, I should not start the task. And then third is you are saying that, okay, 11 to 1 today I'll be in the meeting, then I will have my lunch. So maybe 3 o'clock I will start it, and by 4 o'clock I will complete this task. So you are forcing yourself a time. So these are the three things which you require. This is the framework which I'm giving to you. Now, hereafter, you start thinking like this, कि whenever I'm making a to-do list, do I have the complete clarity on the outcome? Second is, do I have all the things required for completing the task? And third is, do I know how much time I will take tentatively to complete this task? So if these three things are clear to you, believe me, from today itself, your task effectiveness, all the people who have mentioned that they're working at 40%, 60%, their effectiveness will go up. And if it doesn't go up, please do a one-to-one with me. I will try to understand from you the challenges you are still facing in spite of this rule, and we can work out a solution and try to understand more details on it. So let's understand why this method works. Because it works because if you have all the clarity and if you have all the information for completing the task, then you do not switch. Okay, because you have full clarity, you will be in a focused way working on it. It will not allow you to switch from one place to another, one task to another, and you will be able to complete the task. And giving a time to that gives you a sense of urgency. It's like you are setting a micro deadline for this task. You might have noticed that certain days when you decide that okay, आज मेरे को ऑफिस में हाफ डे ही काम करना है, okay, instead of full working day, I have to work only half day because second half I have to attend a PTA meeting for my child. So in that particular day, you will find your effectiveness has gone up drastically because you come with intuitively you are doing these things कि अरे 8:30 to 12:30 है मेरे पास, आज 4 ही घंटा है, instead of 8 hours working day I have only 4 hours working day. So let me have absolute clarity on what I'm going to work on, what will the closure look like, whether I have everything to complete the task, and you will also set deadlines कि ये आधा घंटा में मेरे को करना ही है, क्योंकि 4 घंटे में मेरे को ये 8 टास्क खत्म करके जाना है. So putting those micro deadlines actually helps. So let's do that. Let's get into a small activity. All the people who have said that they have already have a 10-15 task list for tomorrow. Let's try to apply this. So pick up one important pending task for your activity for tomorrow morning. Okay, and apply that 3-step framework. Means try to define the outcome of the task, write down the what are the full kits, means what are the things you require for completing the task, and define the time which you are going to spend on it. Okay, just do this. Once you are done, I'll give you 1 minute time now. uh, Rohit ji, after 1 minute we will make a breakout room, and the people can discuss amongst themselves.
Sure, sir. We have total 7 minutes left.
Yeah,
So
we
how
will
much
close
time
in
we
the
have?
7 minutes, and
Yes,
this breakout room can be for 3 minutes, and then we will
sure.
again connect to just share the our experience.
Shall I do now?
Yeah, maybe around 20. Let people uh, have they started applying it. If people have start posting yes once you have done it, then we can.
How many members in room and how many minutes? 3 minutes, correct?
Yeah, Zoom 3 minutes, three, 4, whatever. Like, let the people share amongst themselves their experience about this method. Means let them take one task and explain ki what is the before and what is the after they have done.
So shall I create now?
Yeah, you can create.
Okay, thank you. I request everyone to please turn on your video and join the breakout room. Please be responsible if you are in the meeting. If you are in meeting, please respond. Turn on your video and join the breakout room. Please turn on your video and speak if you are available in the meeting. हाँ, पट्टी का आवाज मत जोड़ा.
Rohit sir, no one joined in my room, so I was alone. So I just returned back.
I know, ma'am, it's very difficult to educate people to keeping the video on, to be sincere. I don't know how to reach them. Let me shift to another room. In
Yeah.
which room you are, ma'am?
I think 4.
All your room partners are here in this room, keeping the video off.
Mm. Thank you, sir.
Vikram sir, Pratna ji, Sriram sir, Srinivas sir, are you in the meeting right now? Are you there in meeting?
Abhishek was not audible.
Yes, Abhijit sir, over to you.
Okay, so all participants have come back.
Yeah, they are joining back, sir. It will take another 10 seconds.
Okay.
I think they have joined.
Okay, so we have 2.5 minutes for a wrap up. So I just want to understand, from people, any questions they have on this method, new method, and are you going to try it from tomorrow, or rather today?
I did have a question which I raised with you in the
Yeah,
breakout room, and right, and I also gave my solution what I am looking at, right? Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Any other questions?
I cannot see any raised hand. So, Abhijit sir, you can conclude the session.
Yeah. So normally I do a longer session with the people, and during those session, like when we read the
Rima
outcome.
has raised her hand. Rima has
Yeah,
raised her
Rima.
hand.
Yeah, Rima.
Yeah, just a quick question. As I mentioned that if you have a number of tasks, now you first prioritize your task and then you apply this formula, or first you apply the formula to all the tasks and then you kind of prioritize it.
No,
What would
the prioritizing is a better way. Means for see today you need to first experience it, right? So you define out of the 20 tasks you have in your hand, you pick up 3 tasks which you want to close today. All 20 you might not have planned to close today, right? So if pick up 3-4 tasks which you want to close today, apply this, and then you will have better clarity.
fine. That
Okay.
works. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. So normally when I do a little longer session, and then when we ask the feedback, so then people say that okay, people just write that check with the team member about the project. Okay, so ऐसा statement लिखा होगा उनका team member to do list में. Okay, now what needs to be checked, what kind of input is required. Okay, so the closure is also not clear in their mind. Okay, now when we ask them to redefine, then they say, okay, check with the team number and get the budget for management approval. And then what is the full kit? Try to get all the inputs for submitting to the management. Okay, it may be some bit tabulations. And then time box it, means you define that, okay, next 30 minutes I have to do that. Okay, so that's it. I mean, you will require a little bit of practice, because today we just prepare a to-do list and rush into the task. Okay, here you will require a little bit of practice, and then I think within a week of trying it, you will get a good hang of it, and things will keep becoming better for you. So if you have any queries after this meeting, or if you want to bounce of your experience or the challenges which you are facing, do get back to me on my RB ID 03447.
Thank you. So friends, let's give a big applause for Abhijit sir and